Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Farida Nur'aini and you can call me Farida. I'm from English Education Study Program 2019. In this video, I will present my book analysis. It's a non-fiction story and the title of the story is How Taiwan Won the Semiconductor Race. And I have read this story for 50 minutes. The story tells about how Taiwan won the semiconductor race after the COVID-19 pandemic has prompted a sharp focus on the role of the global economy from the small island nation in the northern Pacific. Taiwanese companies have a global output of semiconductors with one of the largest chip manufacturing companies, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC. But there is no secret to Taiwan's success, apart from the elements of luck and good timing. That success in almost any field, which can be attributed to three factors. Number one, an almost universal factor is the impact of globalization, especially in the electronics industry. And the second, a common factor in much of East Asia, as the workforce is abundant, low cost and well trained, and the region has a good basic infrastructure, extensive rail system, extensive surface road network, and reliable electricity supply. And the last factors unique to Taiwan. The Taiwanese government established the Industrial Technology Research Institute, or ITRE, to pursue research and development in the sector, starting with working closely with foreign investors. Other Asian countries such as South Korea and Singapore are pursuing a similar strategy, but Taiwan has one big difference: the UMC business model that manufactures chips for them, with their specifications and design. Typically, most business models centrally in consumer goods will seek from an early stage to develop brand recognition for the product in questions to set a premium price once the brand reputation has been established. On the contrary, Taiwanese companies have their method of business model, namely by acting as a contract manufacturer for someone else, making a product or an essential component for a product, which will bear the name of another company. Profits per unit produced are usually much lower than at other firms, but Taiwanese manufacturers compensate for this with their much large output, and in this way can supply some firm with rival product without competing with them. Currently, Taiwan accounts for 22% of global chip production. However, other tech companies, including giants like Nvidia and AMD, rely on it almost exclusively for their own needs, as does Apple for the iPhone and US military for its most advanced fighter aircraft. Such dependence is not without risks, especially for Taiwan, which has semiconductors and related products. This can be summarized as demonstrating clarity of purpose, consistency in approach, and constant focus on details. What I have learned from the story, and I have learned from the story about the success can be achieved in our own way without competition imitating other people's way. I think this book it's okay to read, but for me it was challenging book because I like about this book, and there is some words that I think is new for me, like inevitable, shipping, engineers, and crucial. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.